Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Janet. I'm feeling a little bit spicy with this red on. Welcome back. Today's video is actually a collab video, and this is my first collab video, and let me tell you about it. We're calling this collab the Sam Squad collab. The way we met was through Samantha March. She made a Facebook page and we joined her group, and we just, we all comment on there. And then Melanie, her name is Melanie Gosselin, she's the one that made the comment of, hey, we should all do a group collab for videos, because there's a lot of us on there that actually have beauty channels, and there were 7 of us in total. 8. Ooh, I don't think I was counting myself. 8 of us in total who okay, so it was 8 of us in total who are doing this group collab, and of course have all their channels linked below, and I'll try to have their channel, not only their channel link, but their video link specifically to this collab. We're also gonna have Sam's channel linked below. Samantha March made this happen for us, so we all want to thank you so much for bringing us all together, people that love makeup and who are inspired by you specifically, and you got us to do this amazing collab. And with that, let me tell you about the ladies who are part of this collab. I'm going to start with Melanie. It's Melanie Gosselin, and like I said, her YouTube channel will be listed down below, and she is actually from New Brunswick, Canada. The next one is Lyn Oberstadt, and she lives in Eustis, Florida. Next up is Nicole Booz. She is from Seattle, Washington. Next up is Natalie Foster, and she lives in Liverpool, UK. Then we have Katherine and Halabar, excuse me. She lives in Toronto, Canada. We have Marisa Bourget. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm so sorry if I didn't. She lives in Maine, USA. Next is Chris Strauss. She lives in Rotterdam, Netherlands. And you guys know me, Janet, and I live in Atlanta, Georgia. And we have a range of channels. Some of us have cruelty-free, others, I hope you can't hear my babies. Some do luxury and high-end specifically, and some do more indie brands, and I'm really happy to be able to collab with them and be able to enjoy their channels also and see what recommendations I can get from them. And I hope that you guys go and check them out, please, and tell them that I sent you. For the actual video that we are collabing on, it's actually a tag video that Emily Noel created, and it's specifically what's in my $1,000 Sephora fantasy basket tag. We did have to adjust it a little bit because some of the ladies did not have access to Sephora and some do not support Sephora, so we did adjust it a little bit. But regardless, it's a $1,000 wish list of makeup items. If we were given $1,000 right now to spend at Sephora specifically, or wherever they we each choose, what would we buy? And some of these are very fantasy, like very fantasy. I'm not going to purchase this. And some of them were things like, okay, sometime in the future, but I'll let you know about that later on in the video. First, let's get into what my list of fantasy items would be. I forgot to say, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit that bell for notifications on when I upload. And if you have a channel, go ahead and do this tag and let me know so I can go ahead and watch your video. I came under just a little bit under 1,000, but I didn't want to just throw something in there just to throw in there, so I was like, okay. So first up, I have the Tower 28 Beauty Beach Please Tinted Lip and Cheek Balm in the color Magic Hour. This one, it's gotten so much popularity, so many hype, and I just really want to try this brand. And I actually have a couple things from this brand, but I just feel like it looks so pretty, so natural, and I'm starting to get into a lot more cheek products. Not cheek products, cream product, blushes, I love blushes. So anything with the blush, as you will see. Okay, the next thing that I wanted to get from this brand is the Shine On Jelly Lip Gloss in the shade Fire. So the reason that I wanted to get this one, specifically this shade, is because I watched a video by Jamie Page and she had summer lip colors, or I don't remember the exact name of the video, but she tried this on. Like, she did a lip swatch video along, like, for it. Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful, and she said it's like a perfect lip gloss, and honestly at $14 it's really not that expensive. It's actually even cheaper than some of the glosses that I own. And if I didn't say the blush was $20. So it looks so beautiful on her, and I want to try out this brand, and that's one of the things that I want to try out. Okay, next thing we have are a couple of blushes from Bare Minerals, and it's the Bounce and Blur blush. I have Coral Cloud and a Mauve Sunrise, and these two I have Blurred Buff, and I was like, why not throw more blushes in there, right? I just tried for the first time, I've had it for a while, the Blurred Buff the blurred, what is it? I just tried the one that I have right now. I just completely blinked on the name. Blurred Buff. That's the shade that I have, and I just tried it on today, and I'm absolutely loving how it's looking. So I did pick up a couple things from Charlotte Tilbury and Natasha Denona, and the first thing I picked up from Charlotte Tilbury is the Superstar Lips lipstick in Pillow Talk collection. Obviously the color Pillow Talk, and I've been wanting to try like, I guess you could say like the L'Oreal, I think it's like Rich Rouge, like those lipsticks that have that shine to it but still have that color, but they're very unique, slick formula, I guess you could say, because I don't, like I said, I'm cruelty free, so I don't really know the name for the L'Oreal one. I know they have one, Maybelline one has one, because I follow people and I watch their videos and they mention them, but I don't remember what it's called. And Fenty just came out with one, and Charlotte Tilbury has had this one, and I really want to try out this formula. Also from Tower 28 Beauty, another one of their jelly lip glosses is I want to try the clear gloss in the shade Chill, or the color Chill, and it's the clear gloss. And again, I get this recommendation from Jamie Page. She says that it's amazing, so I really want to try out this lip gloss formula, especially since it's summer. First thing from Kosas, I really want to try the concealer. I've heard nothing but good things, and as I go through my concealers, I like more medium coverage, very hydrating concealers for every day. It doesn't have to be full coverage concealer. It can be medium coverage or even light coverage for me for every day, especially right now where I really don't need that extra coverage. I'm not going anywhere special, so I literally put on a dot and I'm done with my makeup. I've just been really eyeing that concealer for a while now. I also want to pick up the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Medium. I'll pick up like I'm going to get it. I would also, it's in my cart, the Pillow Talk but in medium. I have the Pillow Talk Original, and because it is that Matte Revolution formula, and I want to add to my Pillow Talk collection, you know. Next thing is from Natasha Denona. It's I put in a few other lipsticks that I need a nude, or her lipsticks I need a nude, and this one is in the shade Avro, and it's this, what is it described as? It's a mauve, and it's a very pretty. I'll put a picture up there on the screen. I really like the way it looks, and I want to try that formula. I've been wanting to try out that formula since it came out, so I love Natasha Denona. Also adding to the Pillow Talk collection, I want to get the Pillow Talk Intense blush, and also the regular Pillow Talk blush, the original Pillow Talk blush and the Intense blush. I would love to get those blushes. And I mean, they look so beautiful, and I want to try that swish and pop thing that she has with them, or I guess her signature is with that. Another concealer I would love to pick up is the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush Concealer, and I heard that this is a medium coverage. It's sort of hydrating, but it's also it looks really good under your for your under eyes, and this sounds like something that I would really enjoy right now. Ooh, I'm really excited about this one. Okay, so I would pick up the Natasha Denona Metropolis eyeshadow palette. I wanted to pick up one eyeshadow palette from Natasha Denona, but I was debating between this one and the gold palette, but I feel like this one has a little bit more with formulas and a lot more with colors. Maybe a couple are repeated, but I mean, whatever. And I feel like I would just get I feel like I would get a lot of use out of this palette, and it's just so pretty. Like, just looking at it, it's just, I can see already like so many colors that I could create. I love the packaging. Actually, the packaging is beautiful, and I can use it. I can see it for fall. I can see it for even summer, honestly, with those little bit of warm tones. I just think it's so beautiful, to be honest. Alright, let's see. Next thing on my list is another concealer. Love some concealers. I kind of want to change up the concealers that I have, to be honest. Like I said, I really am digging just like the medium relief, medium coverage, very hydrating under the eyes. Light to medium coverage, to be honest. Very hydrating on the eyes. It's just, I don't need that extra cakiness. I just want to do as simple as possible on my eyes. On my under eye, I just want it to look very clean, very natural, as much natural as you can with makeup sometimes. And I feel like the Milk makeup does that for me, or would do that for me. Not does that for me, would do that for me. And this honestly comes on, I guess you could say, a recommendation from Jay Kissa, because this is one of her favorite concealers, and I just want to try it. The next one is another I Need a Nude lipstick. And it's in the shade Yana. And this shade is described as an antique rose. And I was going through all her lipsticks, and I just feel like this one would look the most actual nude on me. And not like washed out nude, but like my lips, or a bit better lip color. Because I have a little bit of a rosy tinge to it, but also mauve-y. Yeah. So I feel like that would definitely look really pretty on me, I feel like, right? Okay, another thing that I really would love from Charlotte Tilbury is the Beauty Highlighter Wand in the shade Pillow Talk. Now, everybody raves about these Beauty Highlighter Wands, and honestly, I think I would start with Pillow Talk and go from there if I really was to enjoy it or whatever. I put some in a couple more originally, but I feel like this one is the one that I would enjoy the most out of the ones that she has as far as the shades. And they say you can use this as a blush, or you can use this as a highlight or blush topper or whatever. So I feel like it has a lot of uses. So again, adding to my Pillow Talk. Basically anything that was Pillow Talk, I picked it up. Putting it out there. Okay, and the next one is from Natasha Denona, and this is the Bloom Cheek palette. I have been looking at this for about a year now, and I just still haven't been able to take the leap. This is why it's in my fantasy cart, because I just think it's so pretty. I've swatched it in store. I think I would be able to get use out of it, but I don't know. I kind of still want it. I do want it. I really do want it. But I feel like the highlighters, it would be too much. Okay, I went off track. So yeah, I would definitely get the Bloom Cheek palette. I just think it's so beautiful. I've swatched it in store, and yes. Okay, the Becca Cosmetics. I put a couple blushes in here. I put Wild Honey, which is described as peachy nude. I put Songbird, a peachy pink, and a Flower Child, which is peachy pink with golden highlights. You guys know that I am a blush connoisseur, obsessed with blushes. The more blushes I have, the better. I think I've moved on from eye palettes to blushes. And I'm just loving blushes right now. Like any type that I can try right now, I just want to. I want to get my hands on it. I want to try it, see how the formula is. Do I love this blush? Because I eventually am going to do a declutter, and I really want these in my collection because I feel like they would be so beautiful. Yeah, which is why I would get 3 of them. Okay, the next thing is from Charlotte Tilbury, and it's part of the Hot Lips 2 collection, and it's in the shade JK Magic, and this one comes from Samantha. I really want to look at the shade. This is one of her favorite shades, and I just this would be part of like some Sam made me buy a video. Honestly, it just looks so beautiful, and the packaging alone I would purchase it on, because you know it has stars and moon, and just the packaging alone I would buy it. Okay, the next thing up is the new Slip Shine Sheer Shiny Lipsticks by Fenty Beauty, and like I said, I've been wanting to try these. Something like this formula, that shiny lipstick, barely there but beautiful. I don't know, I feel like it'll just look so beautiful on. And this is in the shade Glazed, and it's described as a, peachy pink. I love peach pinks apparently. So yes, I want that. That's in my cart, and I want it. I want all of this. Alright, next up is the new Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Matte Bronzer in the shade Medium. Everyone and their mother is raving about this bronzer. I want to get my hands on it, and I feel it is very expensive. Not gonna give you that, but it looks really pretty. I have the powder in my stash this month, so I don't know, maybe using the powder will convince me to get the bronzer. I'm not sure, but it's just so beautiful. It looks beautiful. I wish it would have come out with more shades, to be honest, because I feel like she really could have stepped up on the shades though on that. Okay, one thing that has me super interested, and I feel like everybody's raving about it, again another hyped up thing, but I feel like it's something that actually lives up to the hype, is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40 foundation. So basically it's like skincare but foundation and SPF all in one, and I just feel like it sounds amazing, it looks amazing, and I just want to get my hands on it. And it's also clean beauty, and I've been getting more into clean brands. I've been wanting to purchase more and more from clean brands, especially considering the fact that I found out that my skin is sensitive. I didn't know my skin was sensitive, but because we have been wearing masks, I've had some complications with that, and I've been trying to get more into clean, really knowing what is in the products that I'm using. So yeah, I've really been wanting to get more into skin, more into clean brands, especially for my complexion products. So that's definitely why that's in there. All right, we have a couple more items. Hang in there, guys, hang in there, I'm almost done. Okay, the next thing is Kosas, and this is their Color and Light Cream Blush and Highlighter Duo. Now we get the shade Velvet Melon, and the reason I want to get the shade, it just looks beautiful, but like that beautiful natural where it's gonna look just like, I don't know how to describe it, like just yummy deliciousness of a blush and a highlighter on your cheeks, and just gonna make them stand out. And I just really love it. And like I said, I've been getting more into cream products, so that's definitely one of the reasons that I want to try this out. And again, Kosas is another clean brand at Sephora, and yeah, and their blushes, the thing that intrigues me is they have powder and cream, and it's the same almost colors, but they also have a, like you could say, a regular color, but then they have a high intensity color. If you have a deeper skin tone and you're interested in that peachy melon color, they have one that's suited for your skin tone, and I think that's so wonderful, and they look very beautiful too, and I feel like that color would be very pigmented and show up on deeper skin tones. So beautiful, and I love that they have 2 options and they just don't have just one. I think that's pretty awesome. Alright, moving on. A couple more things from Milk Makeup. I have always been interested in their powder, and this is their Blur and Set Matte Loose Setting Powder. I just really enjoy powders, especially as an oily skin girl. I love powders. Like, I need powder in my life. There's not one day that I go without powder. It's very, very rare, because if not, I will be such an oily mess. And even now I can see in like the, what is this called? The viewfinder? The viewfinder, I can see my shine starting to come through already. So that's why I love powders, and definitely want to try that one. Been wanting to try that one for actually a really long time. This would probably be another recommendation from Samantha, just because she said that it's really, really good, and it does blur out your pores. So yes. Okay, last two things, guys. Last two. Okay, we have the Milk Makeup Flex Highlighter in the shade Lit. When these came out, they intrigued me, and I felt like I didn't really need another highlighter in that moment. But you know, if someone was handing me some money, yes, I would purchase that. And that's the only color that I like out of the four that they have. It's a champagne, and have so many people have raved about this highlighter formula, and I just want to get my hands on it too and try it, man. Okay, the last thing is another palette, and this one comes from Natasha Denona, and it's the Bronzed Eyeshadow Palette, and it's beautiful. I've been trying to talk myself out of this palette, to be honest, but the more swatches I see, the more I want it. I try to like not equate this, but kind of dupe it, at least the vibe of it, with the Colourpop California Love palette, but there's some shades in here that I really thought I went off the bronzy matte browns that was in the palette, but some of the shades are not dupable, at least that I can see. I'm gonna wait for more videos to see them come out, but like I said, if someone handed me some money right now, that one's in my list. So I pretty much I've finished with my list. Going back through it, the things that I would purchase are, honestly, at one point or another, I will purchase these items. Pretty much. Just not right now. Right now, it's not doable for me to purchase any of these items. And usually, honestly, I wait for a sale. Hold on. Let me find the things that I'm definitely not going to purchase. I just can't see myself purchasing. I wouldn't purchase that many nude lipsticks from Natasha Denona at once. I would maybe purchase one. I do want to say that. And then the blushes from Charlotte Tilbury, I don't know. There's some very interesting, but $40 for one blush, I don't know. That kind of hurts my heart, to be honest. And I love blush, but $40, I could buy like 2 blushes with that or something. I don't know, but that one kind of hurts my heart a little bit. And also the thing that I'm definitely not going to purchase is the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. That is just way too much. That is not something that I plan to purchase. Any big palette, unless they go on sale, even for like half the price, which I have a feeling that a couple of the ones that I really like will be on sale this holiday season. Maybe then I would purchase it, but yeah. Also, the Charlotte Tilbury wand, I would not purchase that one either. I feel like Melanie has a good dupe for it, at least I've heard. But I would not purchase that right now. Or at all. I'm not really sure I would, honestly, even think about it sometime in the future. No. The Natasha Denona Bloom Cheek palette, if I do purchase that, that would be sometime in the future. I'm not sure. I think I would have to swatch it again in person. So if it's still here, maybe around next summer, because I feel like that's such a summer palette, maybe I would consider it, but just not right now. Let's see. The bronzer from Charlotte Tilbury, again, that's a very expensive bronzer, and I have so many bronzers right now. I don't feel like I need that in my collection, to be honest, so no, I don't think I would. The Ilia, though, I definitely want to check this out. This is something that really, really has intrigued me, and I really want to check that out. Also, pretty much all the blushes except the Charlotte Tilbury ones I will purchase sometime in the future, just not like today or next month or anything like that. I will most likely wait for a sale because they're too expensive to buy without a sale, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Same thing for the powder. I'll probably try it sometime in the future, just not right now. I feel like my collection is good. I don't need any extra powders right now. Highlighters, I think I'm going to move it to my loves list. However, I would have to swatch that in person to see how I really feel about it, because I don't know. I don't really use highlighter a lot, to be honest. If I had like 2 or 3 highlighters, I would be good for my collection. That's why I love glowy blushes. I just feel like they give you a much more natural look to your skin than highlighter, because if you get that strip of highlight, and yeah. And then also, because I am oily skin, I really don't need that extra metallic highlight. I do have some, but I don't need that extraness. Okay, yeah, you guys. Oh, and then the Natasha Denona bronze eyeshadow palette. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that one. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I'm putting up a haul video, and I just purchased my month for June. My palette for June. My palette for June. So yeah, I'm not sure about that one honestly either. This pretty much concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my fantasy list. I wish that someone would hand me $1,000 to be like, oh, here you go, spend it at Sephora. That's what I would get. But some things are definitely in my immediate future to check out, and some things are further along, and some things are not even going to be on my radar, like I explained. But I hope you guys enjoyed picking through my brain with that. And don't forget to check out those ladies' videos. Like I said, I will have them linked down below. I will also have Samantha's channel linked down below, and I will have Emily Noel's video linked down below, because she did start this tag. So I will have all that information down below, along with my makeup, if you guys liked it. So yeah, leave me any comments, thoughts on what I chose, or what you would recommend for my fantasy list, or maybe it's something that I should put on my loves list, something that I need to check out. Just let me know any thoughts and comments down below. And yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button, you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.